Yes, you have read the title right. The Las Vegas Raiders move on from head coach Antonio Pierce after 1 year serving the head coaching position, because he did serve it in 2023 after they let go of head coach early on, and he finished out the year on a high note to the point where teams were trying to go after him, and the Raiders kind of just say, hey, you know what, we're going to bring him back, and so none of y'all can really get him. And Antonio Pierce went 4-13 this year, and that right there is well below standards. But you look at the quarterback class and what the Raiders had to deal with. The Raiders are going into the year with Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Let's just be honest here; those are not two long-term guys, and that really wasn't setting up Antonio Pierce, for success. A lot of people want to blame the Patriots for what they did to Jerod Mayo. Well, Jerod Mayo had a chance to get a quarterback, and he did, in Drake May. And did he start him right away? Hell no. He started Jacoby Brissett, and that's where he messed up right there. Antonio Pierce never had a chance to get a rookie quarterback because his picks were so late. And I believe, obviously, if the roles were reversed, he would have got fired, and Jerod Mayo, I'll be the feeling that he shouldn't have gotten fired. But the Raiders, though, did a bad job handling this, and this is now one of probably the worst places to go to right now, because heading into last year, when you had a head coach that was on the verge of being fired and eventually got fired, you felt that disconnect between the players and the organization, where it's not really like a team atmosphere. It's like everyone's just hostile. And Antonio Pierce brought that together, the whole organization together, and we saw them finish out last year on a high note. Heading into this year, they were still battling. They didn't have all the pieces that they needed to be successful. But, man, that sucks. So he should have had another year. I believe Antonio Pierce is a good coach, a great leader of men. But the way the Raiders handle this situation, I just can't support that. And I wish Antonio Pierce nothing but the best in the future. And for the Raiders, I wish all the worst. That was the most unprofessional thing to do, not giving the head coach a chance to prove himself in the league. And Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell are not long-term guys, and I'm surprised Davis didn't realize that sooner rather than later. But he'll land on his own 2 feet somewhere. He's definitely not going to be a head coach this time around because it's late in the going. But he'll be a coordinator somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Or hell, he'd go back to college and coach there. But he has to serve a year for NIL manipulation somewhere down the road for Arizona State. But you get the point, though. He's going to land on his own 2 feet. But Antonio Pierce let go from the Las Vegas Raiders.